Hey guys, welcome everyone. Welcome. This is Wednesday sessions and hope everyone's doing good. All right, guys. Okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the crypto analysis channel by Dragonboot30. As usual, we'll try to see some Bitcoin and gold moves, right, guys? Okay. Nothing financial advice. This is only for the education purpose only. You make sure that you try to analyze before you take any setups, right, guys? Okay, so I try my best to see what's happening around you, understand the market. Understanding the market is so important, guys. All right, for me, for you, what is important, I don't know, but for me, right, understanding the market well is so important, guys. All right, so we'll be trying to understand the market together, the Bitcoin market, right, guys, and the gold market, what's happening around, right, guys? Okay, so nothing much to worry, right? Just a second, right? Let me check the mic. All right. At the same time. Hey, Shri Jesh. Hi, hi. How are you doing, Shri Jesh? So far, so good. What's happening around? All right. Okay. The mic is okay. All right. Shri Jesh. All right. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? And Saturday and Sunday also we try to spend lots of time, right, for the to study about Bit Bitcoin and all those things, right, other coins as well, right? Yeah, guys, setups today. All right, we'll try our best to find the setups. All right, if you get, well and good. If you don't get, then I don't know, right, guys? Okay. So on a bigger time frame, let's try to go on a bigger time frame. Firstly, daily time frame. All right, we can see recently a big crash on a downside on a Bitcoin, right, guys? Okay, that was a huge crash on a Bitcoin, whereby the market have yesterday, right? Yesterday it was like all almost 7 to 8% drop in a single day, right? That was a huge drop on a Bitcoin, right, towards the downside. Okay, so we were expecting some move, right? Some reversal, right? Some retest, what we call, right? Whatever you call it, right? But that was not given on a Bitcoin. All right. Okay. Rather, market tries to directly respect towards the bearish side without any reversal or any pullback, directly trying to take out all the longs, those who have from these levels, right? So that is what we have seen, right, guys, on a bigger time frame. All right. So meanwhile, what I'm thinking is, right, the Bitcoin might like to again, Bitcoin have dropped to these levels whereby it might be a rock bottom as well, right? But we never knows, right? So most probably this should be the levels whereby the Bitcoin should be, right, giving a reversal, right? It may play around in the zone a little bit, right? And might like to give you all a big reversal on the upper side. That can be expected as well, right? Even if it doesn't gives you a very big reversal, it might be small till this FVG. All right, so that might be expected on the upper side, but from where is it over, right? That is the questions of everyone, right? Is it like a rock bottom? Should we buy a Bitcoin or not, right? What you think, guys? Should we go for the now? Should we go for the long side, or is it like the bears are over, right? Or the bears are continuing? This is the questions for you all, right? So yesterday we were expecting some reversal in the zone. That never happened, right, guys? Okay, so most probably before it moves on upper side, what I'm thinking is Bitcoin might like to give a little bit downside move more, right? Okay, so maybe till a little bit downside. Just my feelings are just nothing technical, right? Okay, maybe a small down towards the downside, right? Again, okay, try to invite all these shots, then might like to go back to this levels. All right, so that might be one possible moves. All right, so I'm not giving you all the financial advice. I'm not certified financial advisor, right, guys? Okay, so that can be our long moves, right? For now I cannot activate any long moves right now. Okay, I'll just let the price create some clue for me whereby I can cling on the Bitcoin towards the upper side, right, guys? Okay, this is what I feel. All right, so let's get back to the smaller time frame, that is on our 15 minutes time frame, right, guys? Okay, so 15 minutes. All right, let's try to study something is happening in this levels, right? whereby we can see the price moving up and down. Inverted head and shoulder pattern was formed, right? So will this price throw a little bit on upper side or not, right? This is the questions of everyone, I guess. All right, okay. So what you think, guys? Will the price is going to be on a big upper side or a good reversal on upper side, or still it is holding for a little bit downside moves, right? So that's the questions of everyone, right? So most probably what I will be thinking is right now, okay, let's try to have any some price actions, right, rather than making a guesses, right, guys? Okay, so there is a one breakdown towards this level which the retests have never been done, right? It have been getting rejection, and again this is the level where one level for us to uh, confirm it towards the downside. Once if the price happens to go up and tries to break towards the downside, right, again I can attract the downside move a little bit towards the downside, right? So this can be one move, right? And another thing is if it happens to never go on upper side, right, so I can open my one shot from below this levels as well. So I'll be looking forward for the short position in this level as well, right, once it breaks down towards the downside. Okay, so marked my target will be on a downside right now. Let it flow a little bit, right? Okay, and we'll try to go into the smaller time frame and see what is happening, right, guys? Okay. So one FPG is left in this levels, right, whereby the Bitcoin needs to fill it up, right, while coming down, right? So it have broken down below this levels, right? Maybe I can mark this one with the different colors, right? Maybe a purple one, right? So this is the level whereby the Bitcoin have broken towards the downside, right? So if it retests that one more time and breaks down below this levels, then it will be easier for me to go towards the downside move, right? Okay, so I'll be waiting for that one. Okay. At the same time, this one level is there whereby I can directly open my shots towards the downside. Okay, if it happens to come, if it never comes, then I might not take that shot, right? So if it happens to come, firstly this scalping I'll be taking in towards the downside. Okay, so I'll be waiting for one confident trade below this levels, right? Okay, so on upper side, whatever it happens, let it happen, right? So no, nothing we can do on this levels, right? I'm not going for a long right now. All right, it might be a long till this levels if you are scalping an upper side, right? So maybe that can be 0.7% on upper side as well. All right, so that can be also seen. All right. So downside move, I'll be waiting for this move to come down below this levels, right? Okay, so far so cool, guys. Okay, for the short one on a Bitcoin, that can be one move. If you try to see for the long ones, right, so market try to break out on upper side, okay, and one retest is being done, all right, got a huge rejection in this level, again try to drop down and it is clearing out on a upper side. Okay, so this retest that can be a little bit on upper side as well, right? So if you observe this levels, right, it's this level, right, guys, it broke out. If you are looking for the longs one, all right, one breakout happened, right, retest done, right? Okay, retest was cleared, one retest, okay, and second retest it is on, right? On the third retest you might like to get an upper side, but but right now I'm not trying to long it because of this was the level. Now it will act as a resistance for you all, right, in this levels. All right, so previously it was a support, right, and the market tried to break out below this levels. If you have been seeing this recent levels, right? Okay, so most probably if it happens to pass it pop, so I'll be waiting below this levels to open a shot. All right, or else I can just wait for the levels price to come below this levels and I'll try to operate one shot and try to go on a downside. Okay, so that will be a move on upper side and a downside. All right, so upper side if I can expect, right, that can be around $67,751. That is one place whereby Bitcoin can go, and $66,207 is a one place whereby Bitcoin can go. This is what I feel for now. All right, okay. So let's see what will happen. Let's try to go with a smaller time frame, right, and try to analyze in this levels. All right, so small sideways levels can be seen in this level. So whichever side the market tries to break out, okay, so that will be the, so we might like to expect this one, right? So if it happens to break out from below this level, that will be beautiful for us, right? Okay, that is going to be beautiful for us. Okay, and if it clears below this one, that's going to be one shot for me. and I try to trace towards the downside. All right, okay. That's going to be one move for me on a downside right now. Okay, let's observe whether it try to clear its downside or not. So far so clear, guys. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Yeah. Mhm. Okay. At the same time, let's try to see the gold as well, right, guys? Okay, those who are interested in a gold. Yeah. So market, the gold market, right? Market has a one high in this levels, right? And it was in this level, right? So gold, if it happens to hold above on upper side, right, that on a 4 hours time frame, on a coming days you might like to see a good long on this levels, right? Okay, so it should be holding above, guys. All right. On a 4 hours time frame, it should close above, right? Then you might like to see this move on upper side, right? Okay. If it doesn't hold, because like right now it have broken down on a downside, right? So if it doesn't fold, okay, then that might be a problem for you all. Small loss will be taken in. All right, so in a 1 hour time frame we can see there is just close as above, right? And you're waiting for the price to close on a upper side, okay, on a 1 hour time frame. So these levels can be a one good long positions for the gold, I guess, most probably with a small stop loss in these levels, right? Okay. On a bigger time frame, according to the bigger time frame, guys. All right, let's try to see on a 15 minutes time frame, all right, whether it have done the retest all those things or not. All right, so okay, gold try to break out on upper side on a 15 minutes time frame, right? Okay, guys. For the gold, it tries to break out on upper side on a 15 minutes time frame, and we make sure that the gold is not coming below these levels right now. All right, and it is passing above this level, which is a long positions for you all, right? Okay, so if you are longing the gold in these levels, you must be having this stop loss in the zone, I guess, most probably. All right, so we make sure that while coming for if it happens to go for the big retest, so it shouldn't be passing below these levels. All right, on the downside. All right, if it closes below and get a rejection from the top, then you'll get a crash. All right, but for now I think it is breaking out on upper side. Small retest is being done. If it happens to close above, right, it closes above, right now. First was getting a reversal. Right now it is a close up on upper side, right? Okay, so bigger for a scalpers, you might like to take a very small stop loss in these levels, right? Okay, for the scalpings you might like to yeah, for the scalpings you might like to have very small stop loss in the zone, right, with a big target, right? Those are holders, you might like to have a bigger stop losses as well. All right, so scalping means you just need to get out of your trade very soon, right? Yeah. Hey, hey, hi Everett, Everett. All right, Everett. All right, this is on gold, right, guys? Okay. All right, 2 3, and in the coming days you might like to see this levels going on upper side, right? So maybe till this levels I should keep it, right? Maybe this can be a target, right, for the gold. Those who are interested in gold, right? Let's see it works or not. All right, so nothing much financial advice, right? Make your own research before you move in, right, guys? Yeah. So let's try to trace this one. All right. Just a second. All right, guys. So while coming for the retest, if it comes for the retest, we make sure that right now it have tried to close above, right? So on a 15 minutes, which is very good, right? On a 5 minutes, 5 minutes, it have tried to close above, got a small retest, and it is going on a upper side, which is very good, right? Yeah, guys. So let it play around, right? Then the target will be an upper side. For the scalpers, you might like to take small targets. For the long holders, you might like to have a bigger bigger target, right, guys? Okay, according to your stop loss and whatever it is, right? Okay, guys, this can be seen on the Bitcoin, the gold right now. All right, guys. Okay. So let's see whether this retest gets from where it is going to do the retest, right? Okay, this level or not. If it closes below this level, okay, and gets a rejection from the top, it is going to be a good bearish, right? But if it happens to for the long ones, it needs to get a rejection from this level and try to pass on upper side, keep passing on upper side, right? The final retest must be done on upper side, right? On a downside before it moves on upper side. Okay. Let's wait. All right, BT, let's go. Okay, BT, that's scope for my entries, right? I'll be having a stop loss in this levels, right? Okay, so my stop loss is going to be very small in this levels, right? I don't want to take very big risks. All right, so I might like to have a very small stop loss in this levels, right? And I try to okay, guys, those who are watching me watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button, all right, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Very small risks have been taken, all right, and you might like to have a different levels of TPs on the downside, right? Okay, one average in these levels, right? Yeah, okay, one TPs. Okay, if it tries to turn out towards the sideways, we might like to get bashed off, but a small risks is can be taken on a downside, all right? Okay, so free for accordingly we have the plans, right? Okay. All right, let's see. Right now it have tried to close below, so right, so this is going to be one short setup for the BT, right? And gold, let's, it is the setup is already broken out on upper side, all right? So maybe if it wants to do some retest, you might like to see small pullback on this levels and try to clear us out on upper side. Okay, this is what I'm expecting on a gold. All right, so firstly let me not try to go all the way in upper side, so till this level at least I can try. All right, okay. So small retest might be done in this levels for the gold, right? BT, let it play around. Let's try to analyze on 1 minute time frame as well, BT. All right, okay. So anything market tries to turn out towards the another directions, we directly get out of that setups quickly, right, on the shots, right? Okay, BT, okay. Gold, it looks good for the long ones, right? Gold looks good for the long ones. Let's wait, right? Will you do, will BT do some retest in this levels? So while BT going on upper side, we make sure that a BT is not passing. I think your our stop loss is a little bit less. All right. So while BT going for the small retest, we make sure that BT is not passing above this levels, right? If it converts this levels on upper side, either that will be a good bullish or a sideways. Only two things we can expect in this levels, right? Okay, so might be you might like to have stop loss a little bit upper side. Okay, sorry for that one. So once TP1 is heated, we'll try to bring it to this levels very small, right? Hello from Kenya. Hi, hi. Alex, hi guys, welcome guys, welcome everyone. Okay, so I'm looking forward on gold as well as on BT, right? Trying to see what is happening around, right? Mhm. Try to stress some scalpings on BT and gold for now. All right. So while BT have closed down on a downside, okay. So we make sure that BT is not passing above this levels, any retest or anything, right? Okay, for the shorter ones. If it closes above that one, that will be risky for us, right? Okay. Patience. Ganesh Patil. Ganesh Patil, all right. I see your message, guys. All right. So for those who are interested, for BIP is $20 per month, guys. All right. You get a video signals with. Oh, where am I about to send it? Ganesh. Ganesh, all right. I've sent you all the links, all right. Okay. So for the retest, it shouldn't go above these levels, all right. If it passes above these levels, then shorts will be squeezed, all right. Okay. Let's see whether it closes above these levels or not. Right now we have closed below the support that we have, right? Okay. Got our rejections. Nice. Have patience. All right. Let's see. Just be calm, right? For the gold as well, right? For the gold, it shouldn't pass below. Where is it? This retest have been done, right? La 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 la. Gold is on a long side for us, all right. Small risks taken on BT as well as gold, right? So just become gold will go upside, buddy. Yeah, it's okay. Can you tell the reason? All right, empath on. Fine, teach me how to trade, bro. That's cool, brother. That's cool. All right, that's cool. It's okay in whether the price goes up or down. We just wait for some setup zones, right? Okay, so if it will go down, if the price happens to close below this levels, right? For the gold, all right, this is the level, all right. Okay, if it close below, all right, it will go down. But in fact, if it happens to get a reduction from these levels and try to move on upper side, then you'll get a long positions, right? Okay, so you try to see the price getting below these levels, you might like to get a shorter position on the gold, all right. Okay. So on a bigger time frame, we have a bigger zones, right? On a bigger time frame, you are at the age of getting reversal from these levels. Inverted head and shoulder pattern can be seen, right? Okay, that can be a one liquidation levels, or you get a good profits on upper side. Okay, so my final target will be around $4,570, all right. But for the scalping, I just see these levels only, all right. Okay. Let's see whether it gets rejection from this level or passes below, all right. If it passes below, okay, from below this levels, then you'll see our short positions coming in, all right. But above this levels, if it happens to get rejection on upper side and closes above this green level, then you'll see a good move on upper side. Okay, simple for the gold as well as BT, right? Hungry, huh, guys? Hi, Naila mate, how are you? God will go. Okay, it's okay. So for longs as well as shorts, it's okay. Whichever side it shows, you need to take it. All right. Your analysis says you follow that one. All right. Try to. It's not that I'm not trying to manipulate your uh, decisions over here in the live stream. Okay. This is only what I think. All right. What I think. Nothing much financial advice. Okay. That can be a short as well as a good bulls and upper side. Okay. For the gold as well as on BD. Right. So nothing much financial advice. This is okay. If possible, right? If there is a possible, then okay, this is what I mean to say. Hi, please add me in VIP group trader W6. Yeah, you can message me on the WhatsApp or Telegram group. All right, Telegram number over there. All right, I shall add you all. All right, okay, lovely guys. Mhm. Lovely. BT going to good, right? So you can add those who are interested. It's $20 per month, guys. All right, it's not free, guys. It's not free, but what the best thing is, like, you'll get a video explanations, right, and signals. Okay, you try to understand the signals very carefully, right? Okay, more than what you understand in the life. Okay, guys, this is what I'm saying. Message on Telegram. Yeah, you can send me message on Telegram. I'll send you the address. Just a second, right, guys? Okay, I'll be back. All right. Hey. All right, guys. Hmm. If you have messaged me on Telegram or WhatsApp, I would have messaged you back, right, as well. Try to clear all the messages. Let's see, guys. All right. Nothing much financial advice on, guys. That can be a loss for you as well, a profit for you as well. But as a trader, for me, okay, I take losses, I take profits, both sides. All right. So nothing much complicated for me. All right. Let's see. Okay, in this level, what the gold will do, what the BT will do. All right. So very small stop losses and big targets, right? On our gold, right? On upper side. So for the confirmations, what you can do is, right, for the gold, you make sure that we are not passing below this level. At the same time, you are crossing above this levels, right? On our upper side, right? Above these levels, all right, that is going to give you more confidence on upper side, right? Okay, guys, let me just all right. So far so cool, guys. All right. Messaged message on Telegram. All right, let me see the messages. I have sent you all the reply, guys, all those who have messaged me. I don't see. Messages. You can message me Telegram or WhatsApp. There is a number up there. There's a code. 975 is my code, country code, right? And you have the you have the number over there. You just add and just try to message me over there. I will hope I'll must reply you all right. Okay, I try to reply you all, so nothing much confusions, right? I just was just searching for one my case. Okay, hope everyone's doing good, huh, guys? This is Wednesday sessions. Shit, my keys. Nothing much financial advice, right? Okay, but if it is helpful for you all, I come on a live stream every day. You keep subscribing my channel, right? We try to understand the market, right? And we try to trade. Sometimes we get bashed, sometimes we get a good profit as well, right? Nothing financial advice, right? Whatever you get, you should accept that one, right? For me as well, right? Whatever I get, I just accept it. No more, nothing over there, right, guys? Okay. For the gold, usually we try to analyze the gold and yeah, BT, right? BT. You call BTC, I call BT, right? Okay. Steady BT. All right. Okay. So for the gold, we should never pass below this level, right? We should be getting a rejection from the below, right? And trying to push up on upper side. If it clears out on upper side, that is a confident for you all to move on upper side, right? Let's see whether this fakes out you or and dumps you, give you the big liquidations on the downside or not. All right. So we make sure that we are still at least have awesome levels on the downside. All right. One FPG is left on the downside. In fact, right. That's good one, which is a good one. FPG is left in this blue levels on the downside, which we have seen it, right? Okay. For the gold. All right. So for the confidence, what you do is you wait for the price to get down and come up in these levels and try to close above on upper side. That will be beautiful confidence for you all to plan a good long on upper side, right? Okay. Let's see, that can be a liquidations on a downside, boom, on a downside, or a good move on upper side. Both way it is possible right now. The gold is in such a place that the gold have already broken down towards the downside from the support, right? At the same time, gold come back and broke out and above the support and trying to. So we are waiting for the confirmation whether the price breaks out on upper side and comes down and closes below this levels, right? So around $4,554, right? Yeah. So this is what we are looking for. All right. So BT, let's try to see what the BT will do. Okay. BT, 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 BT. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Oh, life. Mm, come, bro. Life, life, life. Kota. Oh, more life, life, life. అవును, అవును. Kata, kata. అవునంత Barijanin at paji tira. Eh, lah. Okay. All right. आप कितना बजे आते हो? Uh, my normal timing is 11 UTC to 11:12 UTC. I try to stay in the live, right? Okay, and try to analyze the market with you all. Okay, so usually from 11 UTC. It's 11:57 UTC, almost 57 1 hour ago, right? So a little bit late today, but no problem. Okay, we try to see the market carefully. All right, if we get it. If we don't get, we try to slip, right? What we can do it, right? We can't do anything in the market. If market provides the opportunity, we take it. If market provides us losses, we take it, right? Just simple, right? Trading is just simple. If market provides you profit, you take it, right? Are we in a full trade? Johnson, Johnson Pino, I'm on the BT, you mean? BT, I'm on shorts right now, okay? So if market, we try to have stop loss above this level, all right? This is a level whereby the market can convert towards the sideways on upper side, okay? So above that stop, we have a stop loss on upper side, okay? So first TP, second TP, third TP, and fourth TP accordingly towards the downside, all right? And for the gold, last confirmation is left on upper side, whereby market needs to get rejection from the bottom, right? Maybe small bottom and try to clear out on upper side, right? So small stop loss in the zone, right? Okay. Once it clears out on upper side, that is going to be a little bit more confident for you all on upper side. Okay. And this is inverted head and shoulder pattern, guys. Okay. Almost inverted head and shoulder patterns, right? So this can convert you towards the liquidation as well as on the upper side. Okay. Just be careful. All right. But if you want to wait for the confirmations on the gold, you wait for the price to get reaction from the top and try to clear out on upper side. That will be a beautiful confirmation for you all to go move on upper side. Okay, guys. That can be long as well as short right now. All right. But most probably I'm looking for the longs in these levels, right? Okay, since we try to break down towards the downside and try to move on upper side, and this is the retest that I've done, right? If it closes above these levels, right? If it closes above these levels, that is going to be a beautiful long on a gold for you all, right? Okay. Hi, Zivat. Hi, hi. Adisan Mandal. Hi, how are you doing? Okay. Adisan Mandal. Hi, guys. Hi, hi. Hello. BT scalping and gold scalping. All right. Observe it whether it closes above or not. All right. It will be beautiful to close above. Good confirmation for the long ones. Gold I have not entered right now. Only BT. Okay. BT I have entered. Gold I have not entered. Once it confirms me, then I shall add on the gold. All right. TP1 done. Right, guys. So a small move of how much? small move of 0.22% is given, all right, on BT. Gold coming for the retest from the bottom. Let's see, this gives you the liquidations or proper move on upper side. Okay. Your country? I'm from Bhutan, brother. Chemistry. Wow, you're a chemistry teacher? Krishna. You have a picture of Lord Krishna. Wow, that's so nice. Lord Krishna. BTC don't love us. Yeah. Hello. And gold? Gold, wait for the confirmations, right? If it confirms you, try to break out on upper side from this level. That will be a good confirmations for you all on upper side. Okay. Right now, last retest, maybe it tries to do it, right? One retest have been done, but it is not able to break out on upper side. Okay, guys, on a gold. But it looks good on a gold on upper side soon. If it doesn't moves out from this levels, right? It might like to liquidate you. If it doesn't breaks out, if it tries to fake you out, it needs to move up anyways towards this level. All right. Then only bigger time frame, then we'll look for the shorter zone. All right. This is scalping. All right, guys. Okay. BTC, beautiful, right? It did 0.28 percentage, right? On a downside move. TP1 done, TP2, TP3, TP4 on a downside. Okay. Any re-entry in BTC? All right. So in this level, you may not be able to enter it, right, guys? Okay. But if it happens to do good retest from the top, you might like to enter once we goes up on the upper side. Okay. But on a running candle, it will be very risky. I don't want to recommend you all to act on a running candle. All right. That can be very risky. All right. It's up to you whether to open long shots or not. But usually on the running candles, if I miss, I miss. If I get, I get it. All right. Because for BT, TP1 is already heated, right? But for you, if it happens to go for a good retest from the top, then you might like to re-enter it. All right. So once it goes to this level and try to break below, right? Then you might like to find a re-entry. All right. In case if it does, guys. All right. In case if it does. All right. Gold. Wait for the confirmations. Just wait. All right, have patience. Let us know when to enter if it retest. Yeah. Okay. So one thing, if the market didn't give you this target, all right, I will let the market to flow all the way on upper side. Okay. If the market didn't give us the target, I'll just wait for the next short positions, right? So wherever it goes, let it go, right, on the upper side. Okay. If it wants to retest from the top, all right. If it wants to, example, all right, if it wants to retest from the top, all right, wherever it goes, let it go. Maybe a little bit upper side or a little bit till this level, all right. Wherever it wants to go, I'll let it go on upper side. Okay, so I just wait for the next entry at this levels. All right, if it happens to breach this stop loss, right, I'll just wait for the price to come down to this level and try to open a short in this levels and try to. So if it never comes, that will be invalid, right? I'll try to wait for this short in this levels, right? Okay, if this position get breached, all right, I'll wait for the next move, right? And in this level, okay, I'll try to open again short positions and try to come down on a downside. All right. Simple, guys. Okay, nothing much complicated. Hope that is understandable for you all. All right. Okay, market trying to create a small sideways in this levels, whereby market try to get a rejection from the top, right? So let's see whether this closes below this level or not. All right. So going down on a downside shrink is not a problem. All right. One, it gets shrink it and closes above this level, it will be still fine to open a long position from here. All right, and try to go on upper side. Okay, let's wait what the gold is going to do. Let's wait, guys. All right. How it breaks 67,000? What's your plan? $67,400. $67,400. All right. If it breaks it, so I won't be able to do anything over there. All right. I'll wait. Okay. Till that level. If it breaks it, all right, I'll wait for the price to come down and get a rejection from this level. Okay. And plants on upper side, right, breaks above this level. All right. Okay. So next move, right, for the longs one, you mean, right? I'll just wait for this positions on upper side, right? For the longs one, I just wait for the price to once it gets a retest, right? So it needs to confirm my retest, right? So once it clears out on upper side, I just wait for the price in this levels, right? Okay, and my first TP towards this zone, all right, and accordingly I can plan for the longs as well. Yeah, but I don't think it is going to break that one. All right, I mean like confirm the retest. All right, it can go for the breakout on upper side. Okay, invite the long ones firstly and try to squeeze them. That's what I feel. All right, so lots of space is left on the downside, right? Okay, whereby the Bitcoin is to fill up that one, all right, before it moves on a upper side. Okay, so most probably if it confirms it, well and good, right? If it doesn't confirms, you just, even after breaking out, just wait for that one, right? After that one, if it confirms you on upper side, right, then I might like to go for the longs as well, right? Okay, but after the retest only, all right. But most probably I don't think that will come soon, right? So most probably after coming down, okay, so I'll try to go for that move, okay, on upper side. So good reversal is not, I'm not expecting good reversal right now. All right, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow till Sundays, right? So maybe that can be possible, right? So if it breaks, all right, So you mean like if it breaks 67, you might mean like to plan on upper side, right? Anyways, let's see. Okay, we cannot say 100% confirm as well, right? Okay, so according to the market moves, we need to plan accordingly, right? So we need to catch the moves, right? Opportunity setups, that's all. Either the price moves all the way towards 20K or 100K, right? Just the thing is, just we try to catch the simple moves, right? Which the Bitcoin can give us, right? Okay, give profits, few profits, right? If it bashes, still let's take it. If it gives, then we shall take that one as well, right? Okay. Excuse me. After hitting TP2, I shall move my SL to entry and hold, right? Okay. All right, brother. Welcome. Welcome. All right. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Simple setups will be taking in, right? Nothing much financial advice though, all right? Nothing much financial advice. So what is gold doing? Still playing inside this one, right? Let's see whether it breaks out from this blue zone or tries to convert towards the downside, right? Okay. Right now it have broken out on upper side. Third level of retest is not confirmed, right? And it is planning on a downside right now. All right. But we are getting rejection from the level, getting rejection from this level or this average point and move on upper side. Okay. So this is the maximum level the Bitcoin, the gold can go for the retest. All right. Okay. Otherwise, if it fails below this one, right? If it fails below this one, if it comes up and get rejection again, right? Then it will be good shot for your um, let's wait, okay, for the gold. Patience, patience. If you see over here, market try to break out towards the downside, okay, downside, market try to break out on upper side as well. All right, so which side it should be expecting? Okay, so it can expect an upper side as well as on a downside. Either way is right. So whichever side the market tries to confirm you the retest, right, then it will follow that directions. All right, for the gold. Okay, it is expecting. Let me delete this one. Let me re. All right. Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. So what I'm saying is, guys, in this level right now, in a bigger time frame, it looks bullish. All right. On a 4 hours time frame, it looks bullish for the gold. Those who are gold lovers, this is for you. All right. So for the gold, it needs to it needs to confirm these levels, right? For now, we are confirming these levels, right? So this retest, wherever it goes, it needs to pass above these levels. Okay, then we are approaching gold on upper side. Okay, most probably till this levels, right? Okay. So on a bigger time frame, if you're holders, that is well and good. All right, you can start longing the gold, right, for the 2% move on upper side, right, firstly. Okay, after that you might like to see it. All right, but if we see that is a good rejection from the top and not able to pass through, rather price comes and closes below this levels, right? Okay, closes below this level, then it will be a good bearish for you all. All right, for now I'm looking forward for the longs one on the long time frame. All right, so for the small time frame, it is doing the retest in this level. All right, retest in this level. If it passes the retest, right, that will be good confirmations for you all to go on a upper side, right? So what the Bitcoin gold can do, small drop on a downside and pass above. So above this level, it's going to be a good confidence for you all to go on a long on a gold, right? So this is what I feel. Okay. So BTTP2 heated, right? Now you might like to move your stop losses a little bit small, right? Okay. So like this. So first thing is to minimize your risks whenever you're planning your setups, right? Okay. Lovely, guys. Lovely. Every day I come on a live stream and try to analyze the market with you all. You can catch me always, right? Okay, guys, at this time especially. All right. Gold need to retest and confirm it. All right, let's see. TP, 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 TP. Let's try to see, okay, gold, what it will do. All right. Just a second, okay. Just a second, okay. Book some profit, move your SL to entry, and let it go. all right. Okay, just wait, right? Have patience, right? Okay, big books on profit, move your SL to entry and let it flow for the BT as well, right? Okay, so if you get any opportunity, if the target is not filled, again, when the price moves up, okay, we'll try to wait in this levels, right? Again, okay, once more, we'll wait by this is my target waiting place, right? Okay, if it happens to never fulfill your target, right? Again, I'll wait for the price to move up on the upper side and wait in this levels. Again, I'll try to short it, right, and take profits on the downside till this levels, right? Okay, so this is my plan for now. Okay, so if it doesn't gives you the profits, all right. If it gives you, well and good, right? But if it doesn't gives you, then I shall wait, right, one more time. All right. So this is the plan for now. BT, gold, gold need to gold is creating sideways in these levels, right? That can be a long one as well as short one, but probably I'll be waiting for a long positions. All right, if it happens to, I'm not shorting in these levels. If it happens to drop all the way towards the downside, I'll just wait for the price to come up on the upper side, right? In these levels, I just wait in these levels, move on upper side and try to try to fulfill this target on upper side, right? Okay, at least till this level. All right. Okay, so on a downside, there is a liquidation drop, all right, whereby market tried to aggressively take out the long ones from here, right? On the downside, that can be seen in this levels, all right. Okay, if it is not expecting an upper side, okay. So a little bit of sideways also we can see in this levels, right? Okay, so that can be a W pattern liquidations. At the same time, a little bit of sideways it is been creating in this levels, right? Yeah. Let's observe and see, okay, whether it tries to grow out on upper side and try to break out on upper side or not. All right. So far so cool, guys. Okay, gold moving. Can I buy now? Where is the bottom for BTC? Oh, I don't know, guys. Okay. So I'm looking forward to go back to $66,200. All right. Okay. So it can be directly from here as well as it can go on upper side and try to come down. All right. So it can be directly towards the downside as well. All right. If it happens to do the big retest from the top, right? So this is what I mean, right? So BT might like to go on upper side and try to come down to this levels, right? That time on upper side, I'm not doing anything, right? That can convert towards the long side as well. All right. But what I'll be doing is I just wait for the short positions, right? Once it happens to clear out on upper side, right? I just come to the downside move and try to trace this levels on the downside, right? In fact, if it happens to try to catch the retest from the top, right? Okay, right now 2TP is done for the BT, right? You can move your SL to the entry and just hold, right? Okay, if it gives, if it doesn't gives, again we will wait for the next move on a downside. Okay. This is a plan for now. All right, let's wait and see what the BT will try to do in this levels, right? Okay, gold moving and a downside move right now. All right. I'm not shorting a gold, right, in this levels, right? That is a sideways. Okay, I'm not shorting on a gold right now. All right. Just wait for the price. Because longing in this below this levels, it is going to be longing in this levels, it's going to be a little bit of, right, so risky in this levels. Oi, oi. Chimla. Okay guys, so in this level right now, okay, we can take one risk and a long on the gold as well. All right, once it passes up in this levels, right, small retest being done in this levels, right? Okay, but not that we are longing on a downside, but once it passes up and try to hold above, one risky long can be traced on upper side at least till this level. We can expect once it gets back to this levels, right? Okay, 0.28 percentage. All right, and if it clears out on upper side, that will be good profits on upper side. But if it doesn't clears, then that can be a just a liquidation drop on a downside, right? Okay, so if it clears it out, right, if it clears it out, we'll try to get one move on upper side. Okay, right now market is trying to respect towards the downside, break out towards the downside levels, whereby the market tries to break out towards the downside from these levels. Okay, okay, and this is the retest, right? If it pass below, that will be a good liquidations towards the downside. All right, okay, so most probably I'll be expecting at least till this levels, right? If it happens to pass above, okay, and above this levels, if it breaks out on upper side, okay, gold, then that can be good move on upper side, right guys? Okay, so I'll be having a stop loss in the zone, all right, for the gold, and try to open a long positions on upper side. Okay, so we make sure that it is breaking out on upper side. Okay, not that it's getting rejection and closing below this levels is going to give you all another small short positions, right? Okay, it shouldn't close below this one, right? It broke out, did a retest, right? If it happens to break below this level, that is a short, right, for 100% short. Okay, so you might like to see the price moving towards this zone firstly. Okay, the scalping. Okay, so observe it well in this levels, right? That can be a short position as well as a long positions. Below this level is a short for you all. All right, at least you can trace this level, right? But if it happens to break out on upper side, okay, from this block, right, then that can be a long position for you all, right? And try to go on upper side, right? Yeah, on a gold, simple. Okay, most probably I think it can be a good long for you all. Okay, but let's see, that cannot be, we cannot say anything in this levels, right? Okay. Observe it well whether the gold passes up or not. All right. मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन. Even if it fakes out in this level, at least we can trace this levels, right? One FPG is left on the downside, which means gold needs to come once more towards the downside, right? It couldn't hold on upper side right now. Okay, guys, gold couldn't hold on upper side right now. It got a rejection. If it closes below this one, that's going to convert yours towards the short positions. Okay, just be careful. All right, one breakout is given, right, on upper side, small breakout on upper side, and market try to respect on a downside move right now. Okay, just be careful. I'm not opening short right now. All right. If it comes below, Let's wait for the confirmations, right? For the long ones, right now, market have tried to convert towards the short levels, right? One is scalping below this levels, right? That can be till this level or a little bit lower as well. Okay. I'm not operating any shots right now. The setup is given for the shots in this levels, right? Again, this is your entry for the shots, right? Your stop loss should be in this levels. Why? Because if it happens, market happens to pass above this level, that is going to be a long, right? Long positions, right? Okay, so at least you can trace this levels, I guess. All right, first TP, okay, first TP this levels, right? And liquidations below if it happens to pass below. Where's this zone, right? I'm not operating. I didn't open any positions on gold, guys. Okay, for now, I'm just waiting for the price to react up and down and see what it does. All right. Let's see what it does. All right. BT try to go back and try to hit the entry levels again once more. All right. Okay. If it happens to pass on upper side, I'll wait for the BT to come to this level say one more time. All right. And try to open a short and try to go on a downside. Go. हुन्छ जाऊ जाऊ होइन होइन जानु जानु यो म 15 मिनट जस्तो रहेछ म यहाँ फेरि ड्रेस चेन्ज गर्दा तिमी ढिलो हुन्छ होला जानु 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 अहिले आउँछ होला हिस्से सरहरू त्यतिखेर आउँछ भेट्छु म only 2 TPs heated right now guys for the BT. Okay, 2 TPs is heated. One is scalping, only scalping guys right now. Small scalping, you need to trace it. All right, just hit at your stop loss at entry right now. All right, still has a chance of dropping all the way towards the downside. All right, from this level getting rejection, it still has a chances. But in fact, okay, if it happens to move on upper side, okay, then we'll wait for the next position in this level. So right. Nothing much financial advice, guys. Okay, make your own research before you move in, right? So that you guys don't get bashed off, right? Okay. Gold market try to move on a downside. All right, try to give a downside move, right? In this level. All right, so small scalping on the downside. If it reacts on the downside, well and good, right? If it happens to go for the liquidations, all right, and that's well and good. If it doesn't goes, we will wait for the long positions for Bob this level, guys. All right. Dragon, can you take a look at XIM? All right, let me see. Okay, let me see. BT can be X XLM, you mean XLM crypto? BT can be a good selling zone, guys. Again, it has a chance of dropping all the way towards downside still. XLM, XLM, XLM. XLM, XLM, XLM. XLM have given up an upper side right now. XLM. That was a good pump recently, right? An XLM. But it tried on a daily time frame, it tried to break out from this levels from the downside. Okay, break out towards the downside. It might like to give one retest from the top again once more, right? And if it happens to close below these levels, that will be a crash towards downside. But in fact, if it happens to get a rejection from this level and try to close above upper side, right? So that can be a good long on upper side again one more time, right? Okay, XLM. This is what I feel. All right. So we shouldn't respect this. The XLM shouldn't respect the breakout towards the downside. Okay, it have closed below, right? It have broken down on the daily time frame already. In fact, if it happens to go for the retest and come back in these levels, right, and breaks below these levels, that can be a crash towards the FPG towards the downside, right? Okay, so you got a FPG in this downside and this levels, right? So it might like to reach that level. All right. But in fact, if it happens to get rejection and try to close above, then you will try to go on the upper side on XLM. All right. Okay. On a daily time frame. So XLM currently, so it needs to move up for the retest, right? So I think XLM, I think it can go up to these levels firstly, right? So 13 percentage, you have 11 percentage on upper side, right? This is the level whereby XLM might like to go, right? So if you are going for the long positions, right? So we make sure that your stop losses maybe till the zone, right? You can take risks of 2 percentage and that is 11 percentage on upper side, right? On XLM 4 hours time frame. Yeah, the what? So on a 4 hours time frame, okay? So it can go up to these levels, right? All right. So we make sure that it shouldn't get a reduction from here and come down towards the downside, right? Yeah, XLM can good. It looks good on upper side. That is 10 percentage on upper side in the coming days. Maybe few days it will try to take, right? So it's almost 10 percentage on upper side. Okay, on XLM. It looks good entry for the, if it is not faking you out, it looks good entry for the those who wanted to scalp as well. Okay, on upper side. XLM till this level 10.81 percentage on upper side. Now 1 hour also it looks bullish, right? If it happens to do retest, right, we make sure that it is not trying to close below this one for the bulls, right? Okay, if it closes below, then it will again try to make sure it is not taking any sideways right now. All right, that's what we can say. All right, on a 1 hour time frame. What I mean to say is, if it goes up and tries to clear within the right now only on upper side, okay, it can give you a good pump on upper side. But in fact, if it happens to get a rejection from this levels and try to drop again, it is creating you sideways, which is going to take lots of time and has the chances of dropping also, right? But we make sure that it is not creating any sideways, right, and trying to push an upper side. Yeah, you observe whether it is getting swapped in these levels or trying to pass above, right? At least you have a big target on upper side, right? On XLM. Okay, BT again getting squeezed in this levels, right? Time and again. Gold, gold. Excellent. For the scalpers, 1 hour time frame scalping for the scalp and only for the long holders, Sivot. All right, you make sure that it is not getting towards the sideways again. All right, if it gets happens to get rejection, not able to pass through directly on upper side, it will try to drop again, right, in this play zone, right, again try to play sideways and move up or down, right, something like this. All right, we can expect something like this. So in one go only, if it happens to pass up, then that is beautiful long on upper side, right? Okay, it broke out on upper side, but right now this is the retest whereby it is trying to get rejection for the confirmations, right? If it closes above this level, that is a good confirmation for you all to on a good long on upper side on XLM, right? That's a good long. Okay, above these levels, it can be a good long. So far so good, guys. See, observe, and if it gets rejection again and again it will try to play inside this one, test it, right, do the retest and whatever it is, right? Okay. BT is still playing inside this one, right? Solid move on a downside but not able to break below this levels right now. All right. Gold, gold. Gold, lovely playing on upper side, right? It came out on upper side, right? Gold right now. Okay, small scalping was given on downside, which it was breached, and gold came out on upper side and trying to close above these levels, right? Okay, so gold trying to break out on upper side will be a good confident long on a gold on upper side. Okay. At least 0.390 can be traced on upper side. All right. Gold is not expecting a downside move right now, guys. First TP should be in this level. Okay, guys, this two anyways. All right. If it happens to do you give you the double retest. TP1, TP1, you can book till this level or this levels, right? And rest. If it happens to give you all the move, that can be a good long for you all on upper side. Okay, guys, so this can be a good entry for you. Make sure you observe whether the gold breaks above this level or not. It will be very beautiful if it happens to break out from these levels and try to clear the retest on the upper side. Okay, so that can be good long for you all, right? Okay, one scalping, one a downside, that which I didn't took it, right? Okay. Gold back to the previous plan. All right, observe whether it breaks out on upper side or not from these levels, right? If it breaks out and tries to hold above these levels, that is going to be a beautiful gold long on upper side, right? Lots of things on a downside, right? BTC, please. Hey, all right. BTC, BTC once more getting back on upper side, right? In our zone, right? But not able to break out on upper side, right? Okay. So BTC is still good for the shots, but in case if it is not able to, it is trying to create your W patterns in this levels, all right? So most probably what the BTC is planning is, right? So you wait for these positions for now, all right, for BTC. Okay, guys, this is what I feel. Let it go up, try to take out the shots from those who have shots in these levels, right? And try to come down, all right? Okay, if you have. So I'll be waiting for this position to come down, all right, BTC. You see, observe whether it is trying to break out on upper side or not. If it clears out from this levels, right, then that can be a market this 15 minutes time frame, right, or this levels, right? At least till this level, the green level, it can go on upper side, okay, BTC, all right. But if it happens to break above this one, all right, break above this levels, right, it will retest from the top and you will be waiting for this one right now, all right. BTC is still bearish on the downside right now, all right. If it happens to retest from the top, right, so this is the level whereby the BTC can move up and upper side. Gold got a rejection again once more time in this levels, right? Gold got a rejection. Should clear above this level, then it is going to be a confident long. At the same time, you're taking it along from here because like if it happens to break out, you'll get advantage. If it gets rejection, you can get out of at entry only, all right, for the gold. Maximum level is 1.4450 $4,526 per side. BT trying to move on upper side. Okay, I think it is going to retest from trying to take out the longs from here, shots from here, I guess, if it happens to move above this average. All right. Below this average, it will be bearish only. If it happens to pass above this average, that's going to be a good shots removal from the top, right? Okay. Let's see what the BT can do it. If it happens to pass on upper side, just wait for these levels. All right. So maybe today or tomorrow, right? If it happens to give you, then take it, right? Towards the downside, same TPs, right? Okay. Trying to create a little bit sideways inside this one, right? So one, two, one, two, again, bottom, right? Final TPs will be this one, guys. Okay. If it removes this SL, try to move above this average point, then you wait for these positions. Come down, come from the top. All right. BTC got a good rejection from the gold got a good rejection from these levels, right? Okay. So I told you longing from this level till this level is done, right? But from here, if it's not able to get breakout on upper side, right? Second, guys. Okay, guys. All right. So you observe whether it breaks out on upper side, clears out this level or not on the gold. All right. For the long, you can have a small stop loss if it fails 0.091%. If you get very big TPs on upper side, right? First TP, second TP, third TP on upper side, lots of TPs on upper side. Okay. In fact, if it happens to continuously get rejection from this level one more time and closes below this level, that's going to convert you towards the bearish side. Okay. But if it happens to hold above, then you'll get a good long on upper side. Right now, it got a rejection. Okay. From the top, quick rejection from the top, which is like very risky for the long. At the same time, you observe whether the market tries to come down and closes below this level or not. All right. If it closes below, your stop loss will be gone. You'll try to get out of that zone, right? But if it, in fact, if it gives you, it will give you very good targets, right, on upper side. BTC right now is stuck in this level, not able to move it, trying to create another sideways in this level, W patterns. Try to trying to get squeezed in these levels at the same time, right? So in fact, if it happens to go down, right? You need to have stop loss in this level. If you have short from here, right? Or if you have taken out, you can get out of from here and try to wait for the next move that is in this level, right? Okay, once it goes up on upper side, retest this level and comes down below this level, you can open a short and try to target this levels, right? Okay, it's playing around a bit, wait for the next move, all right, once it completes the retest from the top, just wait for the price in this level and try to open short from here and try to move on a downside till this level. All right, that's all for today, right guys? I think it will take a little bit more time, right? Right now BT needs to check from this levels, right, which is a little bit more time. Okay, it will take much time. All right, so okay, let it go. We have blocked the way in this levels with our shots, right? Let it go, right? Okay, well, I'm not longing it right now. All right, in fact, if it happens to give you, it might be 67,300 $67,738. That is a price breakout, right? Wait for the price to come down below this level. It will be a good confident short for you all right, if it happens to come down. All right, confident short below this level and try to come down. All right, one plan for BT. For the gold, you observe whether the market is trying to break out an upper side or not. All right, at least till this level it should be 0.83% should be right, a good move on a gold and upper side. Okay, that's all for today guys. You can add a little background music, yeah, maybe. But they claims that there is a copyright and all those things, and it is a little bit difficult sometimes, Johnson. All right, just a little bit difficult sometimes. All right, okay, for the gold, let it flow to this level, right? Book some profit in this level, and at least till this level you can trace it, right? Okay, BT. So next plan, short below this one, right? Let it flow. All right, so not perfect move, only two TPs are done. All right, on the short. That's all for today, right guys? We'll come back tomorrow and try to see. All right, so rest, I try to update on my VIP group. All right, if I find any good setups. All right, that's all guys. Have a good time, take care, love you all. Signing off, Dragon. See you all tomorrow at the same time. All right, bye bye.